everybody in EDU 271 online. I am excited to embark on this semester's journey, learning more about how we can supplement student learning and our work by using technology. I wanted to give a little course overview and also talk about the syllabus and the schedule for the semester. So hopefully on the screen in front of you, you see our course site. And of course it's the beginning of the semester, so you will have to have already, in order to see this video, looked at the course participation and taken the mandatory online course assessment. That would then open you up to the full course so you can see everything. The first thing, hopefully, that will catch your attention is the course syllabus. I'm going to bring that up on the screen right now. It looks like this. You have a copy of this in the course. You'll see here office hours that I'm here on campus. I am on campus Monday through Thursday this semester. I do have some office hours, but I'm open to trying to see you anytime you might be interested in coming out. I'd be glad to do that. Because I do attend a lot of meetings, I do ask that if you're going to make a special trip to campus, I want to make sure that's a valuable your time is valuable. I realize that, so I want to make sure it's a good visit for you. So if you don't mind calling ahead and letting me know you're coming, I'll make sure that I am not in a meeting and in my office and available to meet with you. So please just let me know. My contact information is also on the syllabus, my phone number, my email, my office location. So again, I welcome you to reach out to me at any point during the semester. I'd be happy to help. I do like to point out that you need to communicate with me using your SCC issued email address. That is a requirement of the college, and we do honor that. If for some reason you're locked out of your email, you can email me from a personal, and I'll respond telling you how to get yourself back into your email so that you can get back on track with using your SCC email. So don't think if you're stuck that I won't even open it. I will open it, but my response is going to be, this is how you go about resetting your password or regaining access, whatever it is that you need to do. Also, if you send me a message through Moodle, it comes to my email. So what I do is I hit respond, and then it goes back to your email. So it's really important that students understand that if you send me a Moodle message, you should expect a reply to come to your email, not back in Moodle. So I just like to let you know that so that you're not thinking for some reason I'm not responding to your messages. You'll notice that this is a 4 credit hour, or a 4 contact hour, class, which means that during a 16-week semester you should be spending 4 hours in the classroom working on this class. So during the summer that would be 8 hours. That doesn't include the outside reading and assignments. That's literally engaging with material. So please know that this is an intensive class for a summer semester. You're looking at a minimum of 8 hours a week. So plan accordingly. The course is entirely open and ready for you to go so that you can work ahead if you knew you had something coming up that would maybe make it where this week you needed to spend less time on the course. So it is set up in a way that you can do that to accommodate some summer vacationing or schedules. The only 2 items that are date sensitive as far as when they open is the midterm and the final. Everything else is open, and you just need to submit on or before the due date. So that way you could work ahead if you wanted to take a vacation or something like that. Okay, the course descriptions here, I'll leave you to read that, but basically, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to learn how to use technology to better enable our teaching, our work with students, and enable their learning. Our learning outcomes are here. I'll let you look at those on your own, as well as how they relate to the NAEYC standards and how I'll measure those. It's all through regular course assignments that you'll see in the syllabus in a minute. This is our required textbook, and it is very important that you have it. We do have a short quiz, homework, whatever you want to call it, for each chapter. Obviously, you can open your book as you do the quiz, but you would definitely need the book in this class. Here's the Students with Disabilities statement. If you have a documented disability and you would need to go and see Dr. Tanita Smith in Student Services and let her know so she can send me the required paperwork to make changes to any of the assignments that we have in the course. The attendance policy is here. Again, you've already taken the MOCA if you're watching this video. The other thing then to watch out for is that you do not miss over 15%. Missing or being absent in an online class is when you don't turn in an assignment. So literally, when you go through and count zeros, you can count those as absences for online learning. The big thing to remember, that another thing is that submitting an assignment late is like being tardy. It's also 10% of the maximum total points off of the assignment. So if it's a 20-point assignment, you lose 2 points per day up to 5 days, and then it turns into a 0. If it's a 50-point assignment, you would lose 5 points per day up to 5 days, where then it turns into a 0. The zeros are absences. You also may want to know that the withdrawal policy, the 70% point. By the 70% point in the semester, you'll want to have made up your mind. It's kind of like an all-in date. You do not want to drop a class after the 70% point. The instructor doesn't get a say. You automatically are assigned a grade of F, regardless of how well you may be doing in the class. So once the 70% date rolls around, you need to make sure you are in it to win it for the rest of the semester. And the 70% date for summer is June 26th for this class. That's this class. Some other classes may have a different date. You do need to be aware of what plagiarism is. I do talk about it here in the syllabus. I highly encourage you to read it. If you're caught plagiarizing, it does turn into a 0. That's really important to know. Plagiarism is taking other people's words or ideas and not getting credit for it. There is a few papers where this is a possibility in this class. If you're ever in doubt, come check it out. I'd be glad to help you and make sure that you're not plagiarizing. If I help you in advance and say, oops, I think you need a citation here, that's me helping you. That's not turning it in and then me having to be put in an awkward position of saying this isn't your work. Once you submit work to me, you're saying this is my work and I'm ready for you to grade it. So at that point, I'm left to grade it. And then if you've done that, it's a problem. So if you're unsure about this topic, please reach out to me. I'd be glad to help you with it. Our evaluation method is here next. This is a points-based class. We have 1,000 possible points. 900 to 1,000 points is going to be an A, 800 to 899 a B. You can see the scale there in front of you. It's 100 points for each one. There are 27 assignments in this class. They're all listed right here. There are 12 chapter reviews, homework, whichever. They're like little quizzes on each chapter. There is enough time that you can look most of the questions up in your book, but you definitely want to read and keep up with the chapters. There are 5 discussion forums, 1 per forum. They're worth 20 points each. There's a busy forum, so that one's a mini forum worth 10 points. There's 8 online assignments worth 50 points each. Keep in mind that there are 8 weeks in summer, so you're literally doing 1 a week at least. There's the final exam, a midterm, and a portfolio. So that's everywhere where I get your grades. You can clearly see how much each thing is worth, so you can see which items are more valuable as well. This is basically the overview of the modules, expectations for online learning and participation, and then the Early Childhood Conceptual Framework and NAEYC standards. So that pretty much summarizes the syllabus. The other thing I wanted to bring to your attention was our class schedule, which is right here. And so how you will see in summer, if I had everything a different due date, you would have a due date every day. And that feels really cumbersome. So what I've done is each module has a due date. But notice most modules have more than 1 assignment in them. So the first thing that's due is the MOCA. Again, you've already done that. Then module 1, which is the introduction, has 2 assignments. It's due May 30th. Module 2 has all of this to do. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3 in the Module 2 forum. It's due June 6th. You do not want to just kind of be sitting back. There are some things in here that you're going to want to start working ahead if you can, because you'll notice this one has a lot more things due, but it's still a week later because of the fast pace of summer. So June 13th, these items are due. June 20th, the Module 4 is due. Midterm will be open from June 21st through the 25th, and the portfolio check-in is June 26th. There are further videos so you would know more about the portfolio. All of the major assignments in the class have videos as well as detailed directions Some have rubrics, so you should be comfortable with them. And again, you can always reach out to me as well. So here you'll see Module 5 is due June 27th. Module 6 is due July 5th. Extra credit, if you choose to do it, July 6th. The final exam, open July 7th through the 11th. And the course portfolio is due July 10th. This is in your Moodle class, so you can print a copy of this, add the dates to your calendar, whatever you need to do to keep yourself organized and up to speed with these assignments. So let's jump back to the class, and I just want to hit some highlights real quick. With every single module, you will have a module task list, and when you open that, it tells you exactly what to read and then what to turn in, as well as reminds you of the due date for that module. This is consistent as the first item in every single module, so that you always know exactly where to go for your assignments and their due dates. So that is an important thing to look for at the start of every module. Hopefully, between the schedule and the task list, it will really help you to stay on track with the course. After that, you'll notice that whatever the reading assignments are, there's a folder, you click on it, and it opens up the documents that you would want to read for that particular module. After the reading assignments, sorry for so much scrolling, this one talks about the major assignment of the course portfolio, so you can get started with it, and then next would come the things you actually turn in. So here's the Module 1 forum, and here's the Microsoft Word NC Live document. So that should help you understand the organization of the course. I'm going to scroll just right now to Module 2, because I want you to see that you see it the same exact way. It's going to be very consistent in every module. So there's the task list for you, and then there's the reading assignments, and then there's a sample, and then here are the assignments that you're going to do. So the test 1, or chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and then the Module 2 forum. So that is, again, you'll see it each time. It's going to look exactly the same. So I just kind of wanted you to get a sense of that. One last thing I want to show you is the Module 1 forum. I do want to show you how to do this. You read this, you need to answer the questions that are listed there. You can copy and paste. If you're at all afraid you're not going to remember what it said, you could do a copy, and then I can click the add discussion topic, and then watch right here, I'm going to paste, and now I can just, I'd have to add my title here, but then here for the message, I know I'm going to answer each part because I've copied and pasted every part of the question. So then I can go in and add that information, type it in right next to it. For sake of time, I'm not going to do that, but you would before you submitted the assignment. And then you would say post a forum. And then this one would be in the forum. You need to reply to 2 people in the forum. So to do that, you would click on somebody's discussion, you would read it, and then if you wanted to reply to it, over to the far right, there is a button. You see permalink here, but after that are a few more words. One of them is reply. You click the reply button, and it allows you to reply. So I'm just going to type the word reply, but now you would actually type several sentences to that person about their post. And then down here, I'm going to hit post a forum. Now you'll see that I've made an original and I've made a reply. You'll see them the same way on your course as well. So I hope that helps you get started with the course. I look forward to our semester together. Again, any questions or if you need any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. Talk to you more soon.